everybody. May 6th, 2025. Robert is over here, but he's not feeling too great. Hold on just a second. I got to turn this other thing down real quick, if you don't mind. So we've got a little bit of an echo going on. I got to change that real fast. I left some stuff going. But anywho, we're back. Robert's not feeling good. He got shots yesterday, and he was supposed to stay the night at the vet, but there were heartworm shots. They couldn't get, they wanted to keep him overnight to monitor him, and make sure he didn't get too excited. Well, he was getting excited. He was actually getting pissed off. So much so that he snapped at a couple of vets there, veterinarians there, and said, they called me. It's like, can you come get Robert? He's not staying calm. He's freaking out. So I went and got him, brought him home. He was very lethargic. The shots really kind of drained him out. And he's not his little spunky self this morning. He's got to go back to the vet again to get the other series. It's a 2 series of shots that we're going to keep him overnight and give him the second series. And then I was supposed to pick him up later today after all that was done. And so, yeah, he's not happy about those people. And, you know, and he's not going to be happy with me when I have to put him in the car later on this morning and take him there. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You may be able to get the... Well, congratulations, Johnny B. That's cool, man. You have to give me some videos and pictures when you get it and everything. Oh, man. I gotta wake up still. Every morning I have a hard time stop yawning. I need to do like some jumping jacks, running around the house a couple of times or something. Poor little Robert. He wouldn't even get in my lap. He wouldn't eat last night. He ate just a little bit this morning. And so yeah, let's do this real quick. Ship gifting and let's see, close that and poof. We're going to hand out some free memberships. Every month I can hand out 10 free memberships, and it's completely random. So yeah, these other people are going to get them, and there we go. And we can do 5 more. And that does it for the whole month of May. I forgot to do it the other day. So there we go. Some people probably... I've had some subscribers for years and years that probably don't even know I'm doing all this stuff every day. And they're probably getting memberships now and thinking, what the heck is this? I don't recognize some of these names. Like I said, I've had a bunch of subscribers before I started in this morning show thing. I don't know who Addison is, or Howard and Presley Kitten Cats. I don't know. I don't know. So YouTube will let me give out 10 per month for free. Just give them out. And like I said, it's a lottery. They're totally random. But if other people wanted to, you know, let's see. Johnny had a message he wanted me to see. Nope. Yeah, about the bolt action. You're going to get it with a threaded barrel. Exempt from threaded barrel laws. So does that mean you're going to put like, you're going to thread it and put like a silencer on the end of a bolt action or lever action? I don't know. Dustin got dodged on that one. Sorry, Dustin. Good morning to you, sir. Thanks for joining us this morning. And Liz as well. It's all right, Robert. Oh, poor guy. I know. You're feeling a bit better this morning. Last night, he did not want to be around anybody or anything. I would try to sit beside him. He'd get up and walk away. And then he would just be like, nope, I'm done. He wanted to be completely left alone. So, at the point I did. Oh, Liz is almost there. 100 more hours. Oh, the flash suppressor, allegedly. Okay. Saying, I don't know. I think you need the flash at the end of the barrel. It's more dramatic. Good morning, Blue. This day in history, the Hindenburg airship, the Nazi giant blimp thing, crashed and burned and killed 36 people. and that iconic video of it landing in New Jersey and just bursting into flames because they decided to use hydrogen. Who would have thought? That'll be fine. We'll get this massive skyscraper type building floating in there. We'll fill it full of flammable gas. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, we've got a great pilot on there. You know, he's going to do great. Just, it's tragic those people died in there. But they use helium now. They don't, and you don't even see blimps anymore. Remember the Goodyear blimp? That was like a thing over football games. It had that big flashing billboard on the side of the blimp. You know, it's Goodyear, blah, blah, blah. And it would say Go Team or something like that. And it would just sit there and circle the football stadium. I don't even know why they don't do blimps anymore. If they brought one back at a football game now, people are like, what is that? You know, young people are going, holy crap, we're being invaded. It's like, look, dude, it's just a blimp. It'll be okay. The Goodyear blimp. And then even like Ice Cube on that Today Is a Good Day song, that his iconic rap song, he said the Goodyear blimp said Ice Cube is a pimp on the side of the Goodyear blimp. They still do it? I never see it. Oh, at car races? Okay. Cletus McFarland. Hey, y'all, check it out. We're going to let me drive this big balloon, y'all. Well, I don't watch a lot of sports on TV, so I didn't realize they still fly the thing. It's kind of iconic. It's like a national treasure now. You know, the Goodyear blimp. And then I'd imagine younger people going, what's Goodyear? Well, it's a brand of tire, you know. I don't know if they even recognize it or realize what's going on. It seems like the early 20s and they're so oblivious to things that you and I have common knowledge on. It's embarrassing and comical at the same time. And also in this day in history, the final episode of Friends airs on NBC. Wah, wah, wah. I never did like that show. Didn't care for it. I tried watching it a few times. I mean, it's got Jennifer Aniston. She's pretty hot. But it was like, okay, after a few episodes, it wasn't entertaining for me. I don't know. I did give it a shot. Afterwards, reruns. I didn't watch it during the 90s when it was airing. But the last episode was on May 6, 2004. I like Seinfeld better than I did Friends. I mean, at least Seinfeld, they talked about one of the people, you know, George never having a job, and they do Elaine's bouncing from job to job, you know, all this different stuff. Kramer never had a job at all. And they kind of made it somewhat realistic in a way that, you know, it had normal life stuff that kind of went through their comic routine. But Friends, they were just, 8, 10 people, all well-dressed, hanging out at a coffee, all super attractive, and never having to go to work. It was like, yeah, they went to some kind of jobs, but they didn't, not that you need to focus on work to make a show work, yeah, but I don't know. To me, it just didn't seem, it was over unrealistic to me. Didn't have any, I couldn't relate to it in any way. I think that's the biggest thing with the show Friends. Never could have got into it. I don't know. It's International No Diet Day. International No Diet. So everybody needs to eat cupcakes and pie today. Forget your diet. Scrap it. I don't care if you weigh 300 pounds. It's International No Diet Day. Dunkin' Donuts or Krispy Kreme should be promoting that. But I doubt it. I don't even know if they have like a promotion today. They should be taking advantage of those things. Get people to come in there and buy a dozen donuts. I haven't had donuts in a while. Krispy Kreme's on the other side of town, though. I don't know. Hot and ready. It's a rose. It's a pink rose. A double knockout rose. I like rose bushes. The house I was in before had some really nice rose bushes. They had really matured. They were getting like 6 feet tall, 6 feet wide. These are just now growing, and that was my first pink rose. So I've got yellow, pink, and red roses. I couldn't relate to attractive people. That's it, Dustin. That's it. I couldn't, like, they're too hot for me. There's no way that many hot people are having that much fun in a big city like that. Nah, that's so unrealistic. Maybe that's why I like Seinfeld more. You had George Costanza in there, you know, it's Kramer. They're not attractive. I could relate to those guys. Thank you, Dustin, for bringing the truth out in me in regards to TV sitcoms and how I perceive them. You're probably right. Is that, you know, subconsciously, that probably was the thing. Like, these people, these jerks, enjoying life and crap. Get out of here. Don't you see the world's burning down and you're running around having fun? Oh, man. Let's see. And that's they say 51 million people tuned in for the final episode. 51 million people tuned in for the last episode of Friends. That's a lot of damn people. Let's see here real quick. Let's see. No. How many people watched the Super Bowl this year?
Super Bowl 59 was a big one. It drew in an average of 127.7 million viewers in the U.S. alone. That's a new record for the Super Bowl.
Well, it didn't do as good as the Super Bowl. And that was... It doesn't say if the 51 million was just in the United States. Could have been worldwide. Probably United States is what they were saying, I would imagine. 127 million tuned into the Super Bowl and watched the Eagles totally slaughter the Chiefs. Yeah, that game was pretty one-sided, the Super Bowl, and I watched it, like I said. And then who was I texting? Somebody I was texting, asking what the hell's going on. I think it may have been Wesley. I don't remember who it was. I was chatting through Discord going, what the hell's going on in this game? Why are they pulling these flags and doing this stuff? It doesn't make sense anymore. We won't go down that road again, though. But, yeah. And it's like flipping cold outside this morning, too. What is it, 49 degrees? It's May 6th. It's 49 degrees outside. Downright chilly out there. Robert likes it with his fur coat, but still. This is like the last bit of cold weather before all the heat comes in and we're just blistering hot at 104 degrees. It's nature going, there's a little bit, last little bit for you, and then I'm going to cook you. No suppressor, they're illegal. I think you did mention that before, too. Bolt action, so you could get a rifle. I thought, okay. Well, I told you they're totally, I don't know if they're illegal or not in Georgia, but at the gun range, they definitely sport them. There's quite a few people showing up with silencers on them and stuff like that. So, yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Just more accessories you can put on there, right? You need to get it where you can clone it. Have one of those like mirror camouflage things that make it look invisible, so people can't even tell you're holding it. So like holograph type coating on the weapon, so that you can just walk around, nobody knows you're carrying it at all. It just blends in with your body or the terrain around you, regardless of where you are. That would be creepy. Yeah, another time to watch sports. I just, like I said, I never really got into it much. I don't know. It's good with friends, but not alone. I'd rather play video games. I was playing Elden Ring last night, role-playing game, and I'm this guy with a knife, shielded a sword, and I killed Santa Claus last night in the game. Santa Claus was riding a donkey, and I killed him last night. So, which is very bizarre. Golf is good to watch alone. Yeah, you can go play golf alone too. Screw golf. Got too much other stuff to do. I know, right? But yeah, I was walking around collecting stuff, slashing and dicing, getting killed by rabid dogs, and I slaughtered Santa Claus after like 5 tries. So it was a cool little game. We'll play it some more. I liked it. Took me a second to get used to how the game works and where I'm supposed to be going because it's huge open terrain and just wandering around. There was this 50-foot guy on a ginormous horse that completely slaughtered me, so I had to like make sure I walked around him. I downloaded some other game, so we'll try another game out tonight. Trey, what's going on, Trey? We're talking about the show Friends, how I got my butt kicked in a video game, and Johnny's new weapon purchase. So yeah. And Soraya is like a carnivore of drama. She eats it up. Oblivion Remastered. I don't. If it's like discounted on Steam or something like that, I'll think about getting it. I don't want to spend $50 on a game and then not like it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I played Elden Ring last night, so you can watch that. It was about almost 2 hours of gameplay, running around. It was fun. I liked it. I do my own commentary, walking through it. Some other things that I thought I got to killed a bunch of random forest critters. I just go around hitting anything I could, just playing with the game and getting used to the way it works and stuff like that. So, but yeah, Dustin was there watching me. I don't know if he was cheering me on. Or just like, you can do it. I don't know. It's like, don't kill the doggies. Those things were rabid in that cave. I had to do something. The poll's popping up every 2 seconds. I'm sorry. Nobody likes RC Cola? You can, if you click on the poll itself, and the 3 little dots, you can hide the poll from yourself, Johnny. I believe that's how it works. If you don't like it on Steam, you can refund it if you have less than 2 hours of playtime. I did not know that. Huh. So they'll let you buy a game, play it for up to 2 hours, and you can get a refund. That sounds cool. We could try all kinds of stuff then. Dr. Pepper, nothing. I love Dr. Pepper, but I haven't like drank sodas in like a month now because they were making me really fat. I'm not active, so I had to like cut out some of this stuff. And yeah, I haven't had Dr. Pepper in a while. Refund, no questions. Well, there you go. I learned something new, Johnny B. We're going to start checking out some games then. We'll check out some games. And you said, somebody said Oblivion Remastered. I need a pen. Let's see here. I got pens and pencils, Sharpies. This is a colorful little pen. I don't know where I got it from. Oblivion Remastered. There we go. And then I gotta check this out here. Boop, boop. That is cool. And it's Terry. Oh. Thanks, Johnny. He's donated to the game fund. Thanks, man. We got Terry in his tight britches. We'll see if we have to put him in a 10-second timeout or not. Oh, good old Terry. Terry's at home, and he finally went through all my videos and was like commenting on every single video that I'd ever posted. He's sitting there just having a field day watching stuff that I'd posted along, meaning that he hasn't watched anything at all since. But that's fine. When you go back on the road again, Terry, they were talking in the news about with all these tariffs going on and the imports slowing down, that trucking business is going to suffer because, you know, bringing stuff from the ports to all the stores is going to like slow down dramatically because things aren't coming in the ports. I don't know. Your truck is ready and packed, way to go. All right, man. I think, but Terry does. He doesn't do international freight. I don't think he works for a particular business in the Midwest. There, up in Indiana or Illinois. He told me Ecolab. So he's just transporting goods back and forth from a local distribution areas. I don't know if that's going to affect him or not. Ecolab Chemical. So I don't know. You had the urge to say "God bless America." Oh, thank you, Soraya. God bless Morocco. There you go. How about the whole world? Yeah, Terry, do you think that's going to affect your trucking business? All these different things getting? It shouldn't. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we get so much stuff from overseas. That's why I went ahead and bought a few things before everything goes triple digits, triple percentage increases on stuff. Replica pistol used to cost $30, not $55 on AliExpress. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, China, China, they've had a good time for a long time. Back when they were like a third world country, I don't remember, it was the 60s, 70s, something like that. They passed a bill, passed some kind of tariff rule for China, giving them a huge tax break to ship small items into the United States. It's kind of like trying to help them out economically, help them boost their economy and help them grow. Well, it did. It helped them grow tremendously to the point where they never really repealed this huge tax break that China has been, profiting off of for decades. And so, yeah, if I remember correctly, and I'm not an expert in this stuff, but they did give them like this huge tax. And that's why all kinds of stuff coming in was so cheap from China for so long, and still is, because they had a lot of tax breaks. It's no different than some, like Georgia puts out tax breaks for companies like that Facebook data center. They get huge breaks to come build their mega center there. I don't know. It's way over my head. It's way over my head. I don't know. Yeah. $30, now it's $55 for the pistol flashlight. Well, we'll just see how it works out. I don't know. It's like I said, it's way out of my control and over my head. I know the basics, and it's gonna make stuff expensive. That's all I know. It's gonna make stuff expensive. The Ruger American Ranch Chambered. Oh my gosh. Johnny's got me looking something up here. Ruger American Ranch. Okay. American Ranch. Generation 2. Yep, Generation 2. Well, Halati, it's got a light colored stock. I think it's composite, probably. Looks like it anyway. They got it at Bass Pro Shops. Picture it, $600. Well, there you go. It's got the railing on the top and everything. I like how they did they twisted the barrel, so you got grooves on the outside of the barrel. That looks kind of cool. And it's got a clip like the M1 Garand type thing at the bottom. Does it make the clink sound when it expels the last round? I don't know. Gun nerds. Johnny's the gun nerd. I'm not a gun enthusiast. I don't have like a room full of all types of weapons that I can go do Mission Impossible with. I got one pistol, that's it. And I shoot it like every 2 weeks. So I don't know. Let's go back. Let's see, he wants me to look Gen 1. Okay. All right, I know. Boop. And then images. It doesn't look much different. Doesn't have the twisted barrel at the end. I don't know. You're no John Wick. I still have my airsoft gun. People think's real. I got rid of the orange tip on the top of the or end of the barrel, replaced it with a black one, and yeah, it looks like from a distance, it looks like a regular AR-15. You get closer, you can tell it's just a chunk of plastic. Shooting plastic BBs. So, yeah, those are really good for raccoons and squirrels too. You're not killing them; you're just pelting the hell out of them, and they don't want to come back in your yard again. And it has fully automatic, so I'm just shooting out plastic pellets at a rapid fire. I had you know, it's good for that kind of stuff. And then they're like, you know what? I don't want to go in that yard again. I don't know if it was a mixture that maybe playing that game last night had some weird ass dream. Some animal, huge furry animal, like cross between a gorilla and a wolf. I don't know what it was. It's like climbing over the fence. It was very bizarre. I vaguely remember part of the dream. If I ever take that, I had the little sleep aid melatonin or something like that, little gummies, just trying to help you sleep. If I take those, I have some weird ass dreams. And it's like, I know I'm not getting any sleep because when I don't take them, I really don't dream at all. It's kind of weird. So it means for all these years, I really haven't been having a good night's sleep. I have to take some over-the-counter sleep aid to really like get me to fully fall asleep, and then I can start having dreams. I don't know. I think that's where you get in the dreams. If you get enough sleep, you're actually falling to the dream set, the REM that you can have these, I don't know, stages of sleep. I don't know. Feeling the vibe of dreamland. Yep. Wesley, you played for a solid minute. Yeah. I don't know what got me into playing airsoft. It was I was looking at my purchase history. It was in 2016. I had my son and I wanted to do something, and I came across some videos on YouTube of airsoft. And I was like, that is so cool. And but they all had like these mesh masks around their nose and teeth and mouth because you can chip a tooth or something, and goggles. So I made sure we had those when we went out and played. Yeah, were they electric or gas powered? Mine's electric. Mask up didn't help. Electric. Yeah, you'll get some pelts on you too. It's pretty painful. But a lot of times, you know, people would play with some kind of honor. If they were right up on you, they wouldn't shoot you at point blank. They just tap you in the shoulder because they knew how bad that stuff hurts. But yeah, the gas powered ones, and then they did a little quick trigger. So they technically weren't clicked on full auto, but they were so used to doing this, which maybe for multiple reasons why, hitting the trigger so fast to make it look like it, to simulate fully automatic. So, and then the gas, they'd have a tank on there, like a scuba tank on their back, and just go around enjoying everybody. Who's your favorite Spanish actress, Soraya? Mine's Selena Gomez. Not Selena, but no, it's not Selena Gomez. Screw her. Salma Hayek. There you go. That's the name. How did I get those mixed up? Salma Hayek. She's like 60 years old, and it's still like amazing. You know. How old is Salma Hayek? Let's see. She's 58 years old, and she's still drop dead gorgeous. But when you got a bunch of money and trainers and things like that, yeah. Gas hybrid, but the power is about the same as electric. Yeah. Well, they would test the little air rifles. They had a little machine. You had to put your barrel in there and shoot them so you weren't over so many feet per second. Try to make the playing field more even. But they would just tweak it up higher as soon as they got out in the field. <clears throat> 58 years old and still amazing looking. But anyway, I know I'll be scary looking at 58. I'm already scary looking. So I can imagine what I'll be in another 10 years. Nicole Wallace. I don't even know who Nicole Wallace is. Let's look up her. Let's see. Nicole. Am I spelling that right? Nope. And she's not even popping up. There she is. She's 53. And she's Hispanic? She doesn't look Hispanic. Okay, the gas is more realistic. Yeah. Hey, Jenny Rust. You're welcome. I'm able to gift out 10 memberships. It's a total lottery, random thing that YouTube generates who gets them when I do the free giveaway. So congratulations, Jenny. Thanks for joining us. You are a member of the Malcolm channel. And if you haven't been on here recently, check out some other videos. They're pretty funny. So yeah. This is a different one. She's 22. I don't know this one. I can't search them all. Terry's being awful quiet, but I think he's getting ready to hit the road. Then there was a story of two rare albino deer spotted together in Iowa. Like a pair of unicorns. An albino deer. That would freak me out. Hey, Enzy, how's it going? Imagine an albino. Anything albino just really takes you off guard, catches you off guard when you see something like that. Imagine two albino deer, a pair of them walking around together out in the woods. I know they wouldn't last long in Georgia. Holy crap! Did you see that ghost deer over there? Pow! I'm gonna put him on my mantle. I wonder if the meat tastes different because he's all ghosty like. I don't know. Probably in Tennessee would be the same thing. Oh, you got the... I know the electric one that I had a regular full-size mag. It would hold like a couple hundred rounds. And you just had to keep cranking the spring at the bottom of the magazine to feed them up. And yeah, you'd shoot for a long time on one magazine. So yeah. But I did see the gas ones, and they had this little noisemaker at the end, so when the gas expelled, it made this huge popping sound. I don't know. Snyder, Texas has the great white buffalo stuffed in their museum. Did they kill it, or did it die of natural causes? They probably killed it. Not that's funny. It's not funny. I'm just saying. But anyway, yeah, I don't think they would last long here in the Southeast too well. They'd pull the truck over right then and there and run down the woods and shoot it. I killed me a ghost deer. This is so stupid. But different thing. I can't remember what causes the albino. It's a gene mutation or something like that. I don't know. They by river in late 1800s. Yeah, there's a couple of taxidermies in the area as well, and they have all these, like, if you go in there, all these different stuffed animals, mostly deer heads from the neck up on mantles hanging off walls. Kind of creepy. I wonder, and some people have their pets stuffed. So when the pet dies, they get it stuffed, and then they just like set it in the corner of the room so it's always staring at you like, you let me die. I don't know, people like, I couldn't imagine having Robert stuffed and just sitting in the corner, you know? And sitting all upright and proper, his ears perked up, kind of looking over. And if I was doing something I wasn't proud of, I'd have to make him turn around and look the other way. Yeah, pets would be just creepy as hell. Oh, I didn't see your cat there. Oh, that's not real. I had Fluffy stuffed. What the hell? Yeah. I don't know. That would be kind of creepy. How'd he do at the vet? Not too great. He snapped at a couple people, and I had to go pick him up last night. But I got to take him back this morning. He was supposed to stay overnight for observation, but they're like, he was getting a little rude, if you will. Not happy with people holding him, shaving a patch of fur off his back, shooting him up with drugs, and then putting him in a cage. Yeah. They had him in one of those big dog crates, and he didn't like that at all. They couldn't even get the leash off of him. He was pretty mad at these people. He was happy to see me when I got there, and I was able to take their leash off, put my leash on, and he happily walked out with me like, deuces, bitches, I'm out. So, yeah. I'm trying to read some more comments. Die Hard 2. This B stands for bad guy. Die Hard movies. Yippee-ki-yay. So the cliches. Which one was it, the Die Hard, where they had all the dump trucks full of gold bars? And then he had to wear the sandwich board and Samuel L. Jackson. That was my favorite one. He was very lethargic and in pain last night. He didn't want to be touched. He just wanted to find a corner to lay in. He did not eat at all last night. He barely ate this morning. He walked around for like an hour trying to find a comfortable spot to lay down. His bed, this couch, the floor. He went outside for a little bit, came back inside. I let him do whatever he wanted. Just let him try to find and then when I tried to get beside him, like sit beside him on the floor and pet him and comfort him, he didn't want anything. He's like, leave me alone. He walked off. And I'm like, geez, dude. Shaved, held down, and drugs. Sounds like your kind of party. Oh, man. No Sharpie pictures painted on his forehead, nothing like that. So that's good. Yeah, I feel bad for the guy, but he's got to have the heartworm shots, or the heartworms are going to end up killing him. You know, he doesn't understand that stuff. We're trying. This is going to make you feel better later on, and he's not going to realize any of that. After I take him there today and drop him off again, he's not going to be too happy with me. I'll tell you that right now. So, we'll see. We'll see. Got him weighed, though. He weighs 80.2 pounds. He's all muscle. He's just lean, mean fighting machine, or lean, mean snuggle machine more than anything else. he just wants to lay in my lap and follow me around like a little puppy. But I don't know. I feel bad for the guy. I wish it was a different way. I don't know. They used not to have. I remember my previous dog years ago, like 7-8 years ago, had heartworms, and they said they would have to. It'd be like a 3-day treatment. They'd have to keep them, and then they couldn't even guarantee they were going to get rid of all the heartworms. It was just a good effort to try to get rid of them. Now they say they can eradicate them with these shot treatments and stuff. So I don't know. It's good they're able to get rid of them. But anyway, I still find it fascinating that they can find all these treatments and cures for pets, but not for humans. And, different things they do for your dog and cat. But, yeah, I don't know. I'll get right back on my horse again and soapbox about the the mosquito thing. Why can't they make it for people? But, I don't know. What do I know? I don't even understand albino deer or the show Friends. So what do I know? Can't believe it. Almost out of coffee. Almost out of time, too. Let's look at our poll here real quick. Nobody likes RC Cola. Coca-Cola's winning by 53%. Pepsi 33%. Dr. Pepper 13%. I'm a huge Dr. Pepper fan. So yeah, like I said, I haven't been drinking any in a while, though. RC Cola. RC who? Yeah. They still sell them. And then they got the Sam's Cola, if you're really on a budget. And they just taste watered down. But, RC Cola and the Moon Pie. And then after that song, I tried an RC Cola Moon Pie. And I was like, you know what? This isn't that great. I don't know why they wrote a song about it. I was like, what's all the hype? They made a whole song about it? Let's go check this out. I don't think moon pies are that great. They taste like rubber. And they still sell those things too. But what was it? Hostess went out of business. We're going to go bankrupt, belly up, and shut down all the Hostess. People are like, we got to have our Twinkies. So they all rallied and started buying shitloads of Hostess products, and they stayed open. Maybe it was a marketing scheme. Maybe so. To sell Twinkies. Twinkies are pretty good. They don't make me feel good, but they taste good. Need to be microwave like bologna? Maybe so. Gosh, it's I don't know. Moon pies are just not that great, but they still sell them. You'll find them in gas stations and stuff like that. It's Istanbul. Howdy, Istanbul. Thanks for joining us. Let's go here. What we got going on? But just arrived. Spring. When is the first day of summer? Like June 22nd. Which I don't know why we don't correlate like school being out in the actual months of summer. I don't know. Do you think they would be educating people? They would be able to distinguish spring from summer and have your summer break in summer months. But what do I know? Too much logic. But they should be out of school July and August, not June and July. Even though that's like the halfway point of the year. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling. I'm rambling. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just sitting there. Is today going to be a weird day? Better not tell you now. Oh, thanks a lot, 8-Ball. Appreciate that. The old trick with the 8-Ball, though, is if you don't get the right answer, you ask it, are you lying? And then you could counteract the answer I gave you before. So, like, am I awesome? Signs point to yes. So I'm not going to do that again. But if I do it, say this, are you lying to me? And you come back over again, without a doubt. So I'm not awesome. There you go. That's your 8-Ball verification trick. If you ever see one of these on the shelf somewhere. I don't even know why I had this thing or where it came from. It came from China. I'll tell you that. Where did it made it? Yep, made in China. There you go. By Mattel. Cool stuff, right? I wonder if you go to China and there's American-made products, and people are like, "Oh, that stuff's made in America in China," and then we're like, "Ah, that stuff's made in China here." I don't know. Do they have the same opinion about our goods as we have of theirs? I don't know. Everything's made in China. It is. Coming soon, Made in America sticker. Yeah. It's going to cost 3 times as much, you know? It just is. It's like, go back to that whole thing where they built that mega bridge in 3 years. Everybody was like, yay! Well, you have an unlimited labor force that works for absolutely nothing with no safety regulations. Of course they're going to get the thing built 3 years. So, Made in America. That's what we need to do, is just have like American flag that says Made in America, and it actually be made in America, and just, you know, have those and sell them. There's your marketing scheme right there. People can make money doing that. Made in America, and it actually be made in America. Man, you can slap on all kinds like Japanese vehicles and stuff like that, European vehicles and other products that come from all over the world. Yeah, and just stick them all over the place. T-shirts, Made in America, you know. I wasn't made in America. I was made in Europe. But anyway. The whole conception thing. But it's almost time. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys have a great day. It's Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo. Maybe some of you guys have hangovers from yesterday. I'm not sure. If you do, you're probably not watching this live, watching it later. Put the Made in America sticker over Chinese stickers. Yep. But you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Look out for some other shorts that I got coming out. I'm blasting those things out. They're super easy to make. And, you know, that's that. And then wish Robert well on his trip to the vet again today. So, poor Robert. He'll be all right, though. He's tough. He'll make it. Guys, have a great day. Talk to y'all later. Bye.